Hi everyone. At this point, I assume that you have all taken a class at Germana and you are all familiar with how Canvas works. But I do want to take the opportunity to give you guys a kind of tour, if you will, of how the class is going to be laid out and how to navigate the class by module. So in your home page, the first thing that you're going to see is a layout of announcements, recent announcements. Please take the opportunity when you see that I've posted an announcement, posted an announcement. It'll come to your email, but a lot of times I send video announcements and those videos won't show up in the email that I send. So if you get an announcement and it says video announcement or video message or whatever, please make sure that you come here so you can get to watch the video. Here on the right hand side, you'll see your to-do list, and it'll show you all of the assignments that you have for at any given time for the class. The other thing that I want to mention is when you see that you have something graded or you want to know how you're doing, you can simply come here to grades, and this is where you're going to get all of your feedback, etc. So make sure that you keep an eye on that. The other thing that I want to draw your attention to is the syllabus. And the syllabus is here on the toolbar. It's also there on the homepage dashboard. So take a look at the syllabus. You'll find all of the course policies, all of our objectives, a layout of how the course is organized, and the grading scale, course activities and assignments, a late work policy. I have a video that if you haven't watched it, you'll want to watch, of hitting all of the high points of the syllabus and kind of explaining a few things to you guys. So check out the syllabus if you ever have any questions about anything. Always check the syllabus. Let me go back to home. And the other place, and this is probably the this is where you're going to spend most of your time. Let me leave student view because I haven't published everything yet, and I want to make sure that you guys have a full picture. So you are going to want to go to your module section because that is where, like I said, you're going to be spending most of your time. And the first thing that you're going to see here is the Start Here menu. And the Start Here menu is basically my information. This little new thing that we are required to do is a communication plan, how I plan on communicating with you, so you'll want to check out that. Introduction to me, obviously you found this because you're watching the video. Zoom information with my Zoom information, the syllabus overview, which will be another place that you guys will want to look if you haven't already. The one thing that I do want to point out is this printable course schedule that you can click on, and basically this is just outlining the entire semester. Saving this part right here, which I have to fill in, but laying out the entire semester and the required readings. So if you ever want to read ahead, you can do so, but this is all of the readings that we will be doing for this semester in your printable course schedule. I'll of course let you know a week ahead of time. I'll let you know every week what we're reading for the week and what's on the forecast for the next week, but if in doubt, you can always check the printable course schedule. Let me go back to modules. Also in this module right here, you'll see a number of kind of preliminary assignments that I am obligated to have you guys do. Some of them I'm obligated by Germana to have you guys do, but others are more pertinent to this class and me. But it might look like a lot, but they're very quick. And if you've had me before, you know that these, 2-3 assignments won't take you a ton of time. So I encourage you to get those done as quickly or as fast as you can. The other thing that I want to point out is there is a module or review of English 111, English 112, just to kind of refresh yourself with things that you should have learned in English 111, English 112, and kind of remind you of how to write about literature, because obviously this is a literature course. So there's an overview that has a couple of tabs I encourage you guys to look at, and you have to complete this before you can get into the first um, week's module. So the other thing that I want to point out, and I am saying this because I don't want you guys to feel overwhelmed when you see all of this stuff in the first couple of I don't want you to be overwhelmed when you see all this information, because I know that it's a little bit overwhelming. The one thing that I do want to point out is I have put all of your major assignments. I haven't typically done this in my classes before, but because of the way I'm working this class, I've kind of revamped it a little bit. Because of how things are going to work in this class, I've put every major assignment and its prompt and its expectations and stuff up front in this little module here, mainly because it's a place for you to kind of refer back to. So these are all of your major saving a couple of assignments. These are all of your major assignments that you are going to be responsible for throughout the course of the semester. So I don't want you to get started on them or anything right now, but keep in mind, if you're feeling overwhelmed, this is the next 15 weeks. So don't freak out just yet. The other thing that I want to draw your attention to is I have a Unit 1 overview, which is just kind of laying out some themes that you'll want to keep your eye on for the next 4 weeks. And then finally, and this is probably the more important part of your immediate future. Each week, like I said, in the syllabus is paced out, so you won't see the entire course all at one time. It's easier for you, it's easier for me. So you'll get the modules a week at a time. So your first week, and then the subsequent, like you can see, I've laid it out all nice and neat already. But modules will appear by week. You'll get some instructions. You'll get some lecture notes. Then you'll get kind of the meat and potatoes of our different readings, and then your assignments that correspond with the readings for the week. So that's pretty much how the class is going to work and how it's laid out. And like I said, please don't be overwhelmed with the amount of material that you see up front in the modules, because like I said, a lot of it is just kind of the stuff that I'm required to give you per Germanna, things that Germanna wants you to know, and things that I want you to know too. But the other thing is that, like I said, these are the things that are going to be ongoing for the next 15 weeks. So it's not, stuff that you have to worry about immediately. So that's all I have for you at this point as far as our tour goes. I'm going to stop here. And like I said, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out and let me know. And I will be happy to help you if you have any problems locating anything. So that's it for now from me, and I look forward to getting this class started.